Hi, and welcome to Weekly Women. Picture this. You are standing in total darkness. All you can see is a bright light shining out of a door, and inside of the door you see Jesus. Jesus is leaning with his one hand on the door frame like he is waiting for something. You see, darkness is the absence of God. This picture holds two concepts. The first one is as follows. There are people we know that live in that darkness, those that just need Jesus in their lives. Jesus is waiting for them to come to the light. They just need that one last push, but they just don't get it. They don't get why we do the things we do as Christians. They don't get why we live our lives the way we do. But there is one thing that we can do for those that does not want to listen. We can pray and place their hand in the Father's hand through intercession for them. We read in 1 Timothy 2 verse 1 to 4. I urge then, first of all, that petitions, prayers, intercession, and thanksgiving be made for all people. Then he goes on to say, this is good and pleases God our Savior, who wants all people to be saved and come to the knowledge of the truth. These verses emphasize the importance of praying for everyone, as God desires all people to be saved and come to the knowledge of the truth. So just don't stop praying and interceding for them. If your intercession for a person like this has grown cold, it is time to light up the fire again. Our prayer life should ideally be 85% for other people and 15% for our needs. Secondly, the same theme of darkness goes for our lives. There are some dark areas that we need to bring into the light. Again, darkness is the absence of God. There are some dark things we do that God cannot be found in. Jesus is waiting for us to take that step of bringing it into the light so that the enemy cannot keep it against us anymore. The enemy has no ground in the light. In darkness, the enemy binds us and strangles us until we feel like suffocating. But as soon as we bring it into the light, things change and the situation and bondage sort of lights up or become lighter. So what is the process of bringing the dark things into the light? We read in James 5 verse 16, confess your trespasses to one another and pray for one another that you may be healed. If the darkness that you struggle with is a thing that you need some help with from a friend, confess your trespasses to that person. Then a journey of prayer and accountability can begin. Let us bring into the light which the enemy wants us to keep in the darkness. Jesus is waiting for us when we bring the things into the light. We can be sure that Jesus will help. We should just ask.